G'day guys, Declan from Elros Caravans. Today really excited because this is our first of our single axle family series. So yeah, really excited to bring you this one to you today. So let's get straight into the video. Alright, so first things first, we'll start up the front today on this van. So obviously we've got our new 1X stone guards that we're now utilising on the builds. Also, you'll see trusty Boss jockey wheels on this one, jockey stand, and we've just made some slight changes just after a bit of feedback from a few people. So we've changed to a fiberglass nylon sheath that we're now using, which offers a little bit more bendy capability in terms of plugging into your car. So hopefully that should be really sturdy enough, strong, and still give you the flexibility to easily hitch up to your vehicle as well. We've got a DO35 hitch on the front of the A-frame there, which is pretty standard of this nature on this vehicle. The tap is on the left-hand side on this vehicle, which was spec'd by the customer. So normally it's standard on the right-hand side, but that's a minor change that's possible with us. They've also spec'd in the jerry can holders on the front, and also two 4.5 kilo gas bottles on the front of the A-frame as well. Then as Naz pans down to here, we've got the Elros slide out for the Weber, and we've also fitted the customer's own Weber with also the Elros Weber brackets as well, which look quite cool. Saves you having to run a tie down strap on the Weber there as well. And then as we move further forward on the van, we've got the Boss stabilizing legs that are on here that have been optioned in to this customer's build. And then obviously probably the most important aspect of the exterior of the van is the suspension, and obviously being an R model, it's running Cruisemaster's ATX airbag system. 2.8 tonne is the ATM on this system as an airbag setup. Tare weight, so a lot of people will probably be interested in the tare weight on this. Obviously being an R model with all the specs that are built into this vehicle, it does come in on the little fat side for something that's a single axle. But obviously us as a manufacturer, we're looking for something that's robust, well built, reliable, and sturdy at the end of the day. So the tare weight of this came in at 2280, but you have to also consider that we've included all of the slides and also the Weber and all that sort of stuff in that tare weight as well, plus two spares. So not many other manufacturers will have two spares in their standard tare weight. It's starting to rain now, so I think we might have to cut this short and run inside. So we'll be very brief, but on the back here, obviously reverse camera. Customer's also got a radio system inside as well. So we've got the antenna on the back. Like I mentioned, two spares before, and then we've got our Elros water filling system towards the back here as well. Probably a good idea for Naz if he runs over to me now and just gets a quick look under there at the ATX again, for positioning of the air tank. Obviously on a single axle we've got even less room on a smaller footprint than what we normally would with other vans, so we had to be really selective to get enough water holding. And on that subject of water holding, this has got 240 litres of water storage on board this van. Ball valve up the front, and then obviously you've got your full tunnel boot at the back. If we pan up further to the top line of the van, obviously you've got your bunk windows at the back there. We've also got the fridge door hatch as well, so a little bit of extra ventilation for your fridge there. And we've also popped a light at the request of the customer above there as well, for those evenings that you need a bit of light out the side. And yeah, like I said, it's starting to rain, so getting a bit wet, so we'll run into the inside of the van now. All right, so perfect day, it's raining, so this is where the party's going to be, is inside, so let's go for a look inside now. Obviously, I'll start up the front here, down the back. I'll start down the back here where the bunks are. Obviously, trying to fit in a dual bunk setup in a 16.5 platform. You're obviously constricted with space, but what the design that the boys have come up with here, along with the customer, has been something that we think has created still enough thoroughfare and also enough freedom to have the separated zones for the parents as well as the kids on that front. Now, a central part of this is designing a combined shower toilet. If we didn't have a combined shower toilet, you would lose a lot of kitchen space. That's not to say that we don't offer that. So we do still offer a combined shower toilet option, but you've just got to remember that your kitchen area is going to be severely compromised with that. So you are going to lose probably another 400 to 500 mil off of your kitchen. So obviously the prerequisite for these customers was to have more kitchen space, and they were happy with a combined shower toilet. Something else up the back here, they've asked for a mirror on the door, which obviously gives this illusion of more space in the van. But hiding behind here is a Kamek 2.5 kilo washing machine. So plenty of space. We've just done a couple of drawers underneath here as well, so that's a bit of a laundry hamper, so you can chuck all your clothes in there. Probably one thing that we've done different in a lot of other vans is we've done a big storage area underneath here. So if Naz pokes his head down there, you'll see that there's a massive amount of storage space under this van for the kids' gear, or if you want to put plastic tubs, it's a really good use of the storage area as well. We've got a 190 litre fridge, Bushman fridge on 12 volt. You've got the option that you can also go the 230 litre one as well, but quite often when people come to the factory and they view a 190, they'll find that that's more than enough. We've got our power management area just up above the fridge there for all your power requirements, or your 12 volt water pump and your inverter remote. It's got a 2.4 kilowatt Truma reverse cycle air conditioner. In terms of the solar and battery management system, we're running Red Arc's 30 amp BMS system with the Red Vision screen. That's hooked up to 400 amps of lithium battery bank facility, and then also we've got 800 watts of solar on the roof of this, and this is also using the lightweight solar panels on the roof of this one as well. If Naz pans across, he'll see that we've changed the design of our cushions, and this is only on R models, so you only get that now if you've got an R model. So we've gone for a bit of a hexagonal stitch there, just to tweak things up and make it a bit different. Induction cooktop, because of the large solar off-grid system that we've got a Safari induction cooktop here. The benefit of the Safari as well, it's not 15 amp, it's 10 amp, so you get a little bit less power generation, but it's a lot less heavy on the battery life of the vehicle as well. As we shift around and move to the front, obviously with the kitchen side of things, we've got 1X locks push button locks as well, which are made of a high cast aluminium, so they're nice and sturdy as well. And then if we move further forward, then we've got a double bed, so it's not quite a queen, and now that's due to the space that we've got between where the door is, wheel arch, and the bed up the front. So it's not quite big enough to fit a full-size queen, but it is quite a generous double. It's a little bit in between, because we get these mattresses custom made by Mr. Mattress down in Bibra Lake. Yeah, they've made it a custom size, so I think it's about 1440, but don't quote me on that. So it's not quite the size of a queen, which is 1540 wide. Plenty of overhead storage around the bedding area and where the seating is as well. And the seating is quite small, but again, the customers were fine with that, because they're not going to spend all their time in here. It's only times when we've got inclement weather like we have this afternoon that you'll be running in here and getting out of the bad weather. That is really about it. We've got a flatbed microwave up here as well, which is from NCE, so we switched over to all of them now, so every van's going to get a flatbed. We've got the SkyMax hatches above the bed area, and then we've also got the Caravan that's up here, as well as obviously the Red Arc screen, Fusion entertainment system, and a couple of Sirocco fans in the bed area and down the back there. TV's over there as well, which is, that's a question that we get a lot as well. Where do I put the TV? With us, it's not fixed. If you've got an idea of where you want your TV and it's within reason and not a ridiculous proposition, then we can put it wherever you want in the van. That's really about it. I don't really have too much more on the inside. So yeah, really cool little build, this one. I think it's going to be one of those ones that's going to suit people that have maybe got a dual cab ute or one of the Hiluxes or something like that that's a 3-ton towing capacity. So you're going to be able to tow with ease one of these units, whereas you might struggle with an 18.5 or 19-foot van where you really be at the limit of the tear weight of the vehicle and have no payload capacity to actually load anything in the vehicle. So this at least gives you a fighting chance. And also some people definitely have the preference for the single axle caravan, so this is going to suit that sort of market space as well. So, as always, if you've got any questions or queries, shoot the office either an email or give them a call. They'll be more than happy to give you some initial information, send you out a discovery form, and we can get to know a bit more about what you want to achieve in terms of a caravan. If you like this layout or any other layouts, also they can send that out to you as well. That's about it for this video, and we hopefully will see you on the next one. Cheers, guys. Sorry guys, I always get nailed because I don't give the prices, so you can check that out on the website as well. But as a starting price, this R model, as you see at spec now, $133,990 drive away price. If the R model is not your cup of tea and you don't want all the specs that you see that are in this vehicle, you can start with our ECX. The ECXF 16.5, that starts from $113,990, and then you can spec options up from there. So a couple of different variations there. This is the full fat version that we've shown you today, but there is the ECX version available as well. So just jump on the website, all the information's there, or send us a discovery form and we'll get some information out to you. Cheers guys, thank you.